Yeah, you see, they knew it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at a Scoia'tael deck that I put together for 10.6, and this one is meant to be a hard tech for all the Syndicate poison matchups going around right now. It's impossible to poison something out if it's got Veil, right? So we got 3 ways to give Veil off of our leader, and then of course Crystal Skull Stratagem, being able to give Veil as well. The idea of this deck is to basically pump out as many engines as we can, as quick as we can, abuse the coin, win round 1 on even, bleed out all the good resources of the opponent in round 2, and potentially even 2-0, right? We have really good engines for that, being Scoia'tael. If this card's on melee every turn on turn end, it basically destroys the lowest unit on the side with the most units. So we're playing the bare minimum units, guys. So we can get our engines like the Beast, right, getting the 2 boosts per turn, and the Witch Apprentice out, another 2 boosts per turn, and then we get something like this here. You know, we're getting the 4 passive points per turn plus whatever Scoia'tael gets for us, and then we can just go in and play a bunch of special cards like Swallow, Hideous Feast, the packs, all types of things like this in around those cards to keep them going, so that, you know, we have a unit contrast and we're always getting value with the Scoia'tael. Now, a couple things to help make this combination work better are the Cave Troll. Being able to put a defender in front of our chain is going to help make sure that they can't answer some of these engines. And then, of course, just having Purify options if they do lock something that we can't afford to go and put Veil on, right? Because we can't put Veil on everything. We've got Purify option here. And just so many targets within the deck that it's hard for the opponent to decide which one they want. Siri Dash is one of those ones that generally eats up the lock so that other things can work. Timer 4, draw a card. So imagine if we go first, we get to draw a card after 4 turns, and then flip that coin and have a card advantage on the opponent. So it pretty much gives us a free round 1 if this doesn't get answered, and often we'll take a Heat Wave or something more expensive than what you'd expect with this card, so that this play ends up working. So beautiful play. It's probably one of the most annoying decks to play in the game, like to play against, but it's probably also one of the easiest decks to mess up playing. So you got to be careful with it. Even I made a mistake or 2 today at some point that I'll point out throughout the video, but again, if you can pilot it well, it's very entertaining to play because every match is close. Every match has, you know, you fighting for survival, them fighting to tear down the walls, and it gets pretty interesting that way. So a couple little things that I like to have in mind too would be Arcane Tome. I think that this card really helps with some of the consistency issues that we've noticed with Kelly in the past. Being able to play a special card from our deck and, you know, make sure that we get something like the Witch's Sabbath or the Heat Wave or the Oniromancy, because these cards are kind of a big deal, right? Sometimes even Spores could be a win condition. Now, it is a double-edged sword, so if you anticipate that the opponent has something within their deck that can answer us right away, don't play this card in around that time. It's a really bad idea to do that, because if we put Kelly out on an empty board, or like, you know, 1 unit apiece, and then we give them access to Tome, they can take a Heat Wave. So careful with that one there, right? Another cool thing I have here is the Spear Tip Asleep. I really like the play where you put this card down. If the counter manages to get down to 0, then Old Spear Tip comes out, eats the base power of this, and sits there at 18 points. When we bring out Old Spear Tip Asleep, Kelly and the Defender, that's a huge point swing really quickly in the following round. Also, if we bring out, you know, 18-point Spear Tip with like a Witch Apprentice or something like that, we already have Sabbath set up for it, assuming we have another defender or whatever the case beside it. So really nice to help turn the engine on right away. And when we play a lot of our stuff, a lot of the cards are roll locked to melee. So Scoia'tael is melee, Nithral's melee, you know, so you just basically plan to stack in around that. Witch's Sabbath, you want to play on their melee row so we get our stuff back on melee. And this works especially well in the Siege matchup because a lot of the Siege engines want to be on ranged row, like the Caraballistas and all that stuff, right? The Trebuchets. So being able to pull them on melee just kind of bricks that engine, but it does set them up for bigger bombardments, so careful, right? There's a lot of ways you need to be careful with this deck, but it's definitely something that I enjoy playing, and, you know, I'm happy about this list right here. There's not really anything I would change. The Red Haze used to be in the version in the spot of the Hideous Feast. It was more of a wild card. You could put that. You could put something like this if you want, like a Thaw. You could put a Mahakam Ale, right? A lot of things you could put. I was thinking about like a Swarm tech with Forktail. That's something that you can do, but you'd have to rework it a little bit more. Make sure you have the 13 units only. But at one point as well, I had Vial of Forbidden Knowledge to get a deck peak. However, I found that it does get awkward if I need to go and give something Veil. And then, you know, after the fact, we realize, uh-oh, we have this card, and, you know, we can't give Vitality to something. So, careful with that, right? But that's pretty much it. So, this is the deck, guys, and I'll put the link in the description so you can see for yourself. I got 5 games with live commentary for reference today. And if you enjoy the content that you see, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of deck guides on the way. I just finished one. This is my second one for today. I'm going to try and hammer out a third and maybe even a fourth, just so we have a lot of content to upload over the weekend, so I can focus more on the live streams and building new decks. But for now, let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, we got Nature's Gift Con up here. I don't think we're going to find Echoes. Spores could be quite valuable. This could be valuable. I think this can go. Like, Dunk is a thing, but Dunka still works on range row. We look for Siri turn 1, try and flip the script. I think that's the plan. Since most gift is devotion, we don't have to worry about, like, the removal if we just take 1 leader charge. Then we can just throw down like the Beast, and then actually, better yet, probably Spirit Tip for the Thin, get the timers out of the way, right? And then it's kind of carryover too. We have a big Spores at the end for the Hammer if they greed it to try and stay in the round. Actually, my best bet's to take the Feast. That's all we've got. I don't want to be using another leader charge just for Siri, you know? Filla at 4 takes... Okay. We're getting good trades for it, though. Whatever, I don't anticipate them having locks like that. Here, we'll use 2. Because they spent 12 provisions to try and take it out. I feel pretty good about it. There. Done. 18. Just sucks that Kelly's probably not going to do a whole lot here. try. We start... Oh, Nero into defender. We take the Nithrol, we take the Kelly, and then, yeah. I feel like this is going to get rebuked fast. I guess it's okay. If they remove it this round, they can't remove it next round, right? If they don't remove it here, we'll take a swallow on it. One, two, and defenders 3. Yeah, I don't mind dropping Kelly here because we've got the 3 big, like, defender, Kelly, spear tip, you know? Nithrol's okay, but we've got these for maybe playing into it next round. And I don't think they have anything they can do about it, right?
War will be our downfall. This I have seen.
We hit a 50-50 on this. There we go.
Come to me, little one.
We can get card advantage if we pass here. Pretty good setup. That's fine. So we go second, round 3. I look to see if I get one of 2 options. I don't want Arcane Tome necessarily in this matchup. I want to have just Pulling Sabbath in hand. We'll see. First we need one of them, right? Okay. I guess that's just what we get. We just won't play it twice, like, you know what I mean? It's better just to have it than to not have it. Now, what are we bringing back?
No mercy.
Hopefully, well, it's 1. Hopefully 2.
May their rotting corpses fertilize our wood.
Let's just go for it.
'Tis my truth. I was born.
Okay, that's not half bad. They should have caresses. So I think we're supposed to just go for the points. Two-point per turn engines first. A parrying phantom after the fact. They definitely have something for this year. They've played one tempering. Chances are obviously one more. Two caresses. We're eating through this token.
Who would have thought?
Actually, we burn a 4 if we take Phantom first and take the 2. Which is better because Symbiosis and the point ceiling. That's a lot of points.
I could drown you in a single drop.
50% chance we take this out. I think I actually want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $50-50 rolls kind of suspicious, but it turns off our engines otherwise. You know, I'm gonna take it. There we go. Can we get another roll?
Ready.
50-50, guys. It was bound to run out at some point. Okay, 3 more to go. They'll use it here. And then we could just, yeah, we gotta play the engines soon. Going back, I obviously would have taken a lock. We have it for a reason. I think we still win if they play Gourd. Actually, Sinlast into 2 Harvests is bad. But the Gourd is going to just eat that Spores. Let's see. We're chewing through 2s. Chewing through a 2 and 2 3s. So Kelly value just went down off this play here. Lots of 2s. Okay. That's expensive, but at least I don't feel bad about playing this now. There's nothing really important here, like, you know, they take this, they what, flip one of these and get the 1 point. I'd rather just play this. Gourd comes down now, we just spores the Gourd. Spores it first. Well, it doesn't really matter. There, nice. Okay, we got vampires coming up here. This should be pretty good because we have Veil and lots of stuff, right? This could be important if we need to get around like a defender or Oriana's in the back row. This is good. These are good. Maybe just 1 though. We want 3 monster units, so there's 1, 2, and 3, I suppose. I don't want to be playing Drowner, actually. Actually, yeah, push Heatwave. Maybe it's this that goes. So they want to get ahead. We want to flip the coin. Let's play Siri.
Yield and save me some time.
I don't know if they have a heat wave. That's the thing. Like, I would play Kelly here, but I don't feel overly confident about it. Maybe I just don't boost it, you know? Maybe that's the plan. Here, we'll just go take the card advantage here. It's good. Unseen Elder.
Must be secure.
This will take the thin for me though, which is kind of nice. What don't we like? I don't think I like Elder. Let's take a Spores first. I don't like Elder, but Elder's pretty easy to play around if we put a bunch of Veil-outs. Okay, so this can go, I think. Peller probably... Honestly, at this point, probably just goes. And before they go and take Xavier, which I anticipate fully, we're just going to take Sabbath, right? I only have the 3, though. No, we could take it. Here, we'll give them the chance to do something about it. We'll do that. We'll do that. At least 2 of them aren't going to get the best value, you know? If they pull Heatwave, we cry, but... Okay, they don't have it.
You're one sexy witch and I'm here to please.
Okay, I don't like Elder at all. I think we try and just manipulate this play a little bit more, right? And then we'll just put the Defender up. Get rid of the Elder, so then they're just hitting that 1. If they can't boost it, then it just goes this turn. It doesn't really work like that. I've got nothing to play with it. Maybe they just wanted to take the thin. Actually, this feels more important. Take that one out first. Because we still have the couple veil things, right? Here, we'll boost this for now. There we go. I don't think they have Heat Wave. I did for a bit, but... we got one more special to play. I'll take it. Actually, it depends though, because it turns off Kelly. Maybe we don't take it. Nah, we don't take it. Boost. Actually, yeah, we're gonna take it because we could still get a good chance at pulling. There we go. I think they should have played the defender a little sooner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully they play a second unit. Okay, Regis, that's good.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
Got no more specials. 2, 3, 4. I could lock, you know, I could lock that, but honestly, Defender's just eating the charges, so I don't think we do. Let the book go. I think they're trying to use like a proto flutter or something, like stack this up super tall, you know? Maybe it's a drowner that we take. Actually, nah. Another engine here. It's one of those things where we're just gonna have the same amount of cards. We turn on the engine. Okay, they forfeit. Alright, so next up here we got Overwhelming Hunger, and unless it's some crazy type deck, I think we're just pretty good. If it's like regular OH, we're just doing pretty well. Spores, maybe, in case it's like the Gurney one. It's not really a round one play I want to make. Actually, Squirrel's good. Lock's good as well. Arcane Tome for a Heat Wave? Yeah. I think we're just doing okay. If I had a Defender in hand, that would be even better. Maybe we go Tome. Actually... okay, well that is the Heat Wave, right? At least we know what we're dealing with now. They take the Onero. Just keep playing this game. I'm down. This might be the Redea type one, so we gotta be careful for that. We'll squirrel it though real quick. I think Brewis is what we want to get rid of. Take the Onero. We'll take our Spear Tip, right? How do we get that? Damage by 3. We give I can give their card Doomed. Right? We don't want to play around their defender. And this works out because unless they purify it now, we get the extra 12 points. We just play an engine and we take it. $45. They got 6 cards left in their deck. It's like super hyper thin. $58 to $12, I'm good. I think we just pass here. We've got most of what we need. We have ways to get the rest. The thing is, they have Onero. And a few cards to go. So they're thinning out to nothing. We're going to be bringing back their queen, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Good draws. Better draws. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. We just gotta hope that they don't take, like, a squirrel. That's just too many points to lose, right?
In each of us dwells both chaos and
Okay.
good and evil.
Defender looks pretty good here. Keeps us ahead. Also helps set up, you know, the big play. We've got the 1, 2, and the 3 now at defender. And they've got Alyssa, that, and probably like Abaya or whatever else. Maybe a Death Wish. Okay. This ruins Kelly.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
This looks like Redea. No, it's not. It's not. Unless they... Did they consume it and make a copy of it? No. Sure, we'll just do this. I think we can get out of the round without having to play Kelly. Realistically. Scroll goes out for... Wow. They're not going to have many cards left.
Forget your sorrows.
You see that?
Then pigs fly, eh?
Play the engines now because they don't mean a whole lot later. That's the wrong row.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
4, okay. Do I ever just put it? Like, how much is it gonna really be worth in round 3? Five and 5. It's a good exchange, I think. Keep playing this game now. You see they have the 6, we just play another boost. And then I feel like they can't play beyond this. They go up 4. Can I hero pass? There's... Okay, look. They go up 4, I go up 4. They play a unit, they lose points. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Now we get Defender, Kelly, Spear Tip, turn 1. Put back 1, 2. There you go. So next up we got Syndicate Jackpot, and this was sort of the target matchup that I had in mind, right? One thing that's not very good would be the Disciples, because they're gonna sort of mitigate the damage from the Kelly, but we could just get rid of those other ways and then, you know, do the Kelly thing after, so. I think Drowner can go. We need to give Veil to Ciri. Or put Defender in front. Okay. This sucks, but we have access to... we do have access to Defender. I'm just gonna let it go. We also have Purify, though. Plays Bounty, Order Poison, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be alright. Poison the unit with Bounty. Okay, so... my only choice is to really go for this, take the Oniro. It gives them more flexibility to get rid of what they need to get rid of, so... again, it is what it is, but we'll see if it sticks. Now we just put Veil. Unless...
In my dream, I am a great artist.
Do they have more? Let's just ignore it and keep going. They get rid of Sirius, whatever. Like, they'll pull a Fist Tech or something, I'm sure. But having that morale flexibility is not very good. Because not everything we play can have Veil, you know? This is a bad play, though. We gotta fix that. Yeah, you see? Three points per turn is kind of bad, right? That could just be the lock. Actually, it's really good Hideous Feast. Alright, we kill that. We boost that. Keeps dominance going. Clean numbers here. I think I just want to stay ahead with something like this. I'm sort of wondering if I ever bait with the Spear Tip Asleep. Because I'm not satisfied here. We have to see commitments. You know, I could always just boost. I could always just take Swallow on this and just kind of get that tall. We do have a second one as well. Actually, Pact from deck, Swallow from hand, 12-point turn. Plus the 2 should keep us ahead. They might have Morales for tribute, which is horrible for us. It sort of puts me out of the round, but...
How else am I to play my traditional Qcento?
Yeah, we'll take that chance while we can. 2-point per turn engine's not very good. I've noticed that a lot of these decks don't have much spenders or like the good ratio, right? So I'm gonna try and focus on interrupting that line.
300,000 now. Do we have
Okay.
more?
Just gotta make sure they don't have dominance, right? Take the boost here. What are they going to do though? They have to put like a Jackal or something that's going to hard spend. You see over profit here with this. They've also got this. I think they're fishing for a spender now. That was a big spend of coin. We've got them in like a really good situation. Although the whole Siri thing was unfortunate, I'm still feeling confident with what we've done so far. Shakedown, it's tough. You get the boost, but again, you're spilling over. But play this now, we have to boost it. That's fine. Because if I can get everything else behind the defender, we just give the defender Veil. There's a spender. Okay. $11. Okay, it's getting kind of tall. I think we actually take this and see what they do about it. 2, 4, 1. Yeah. Listen, I don't normally promote playing things wrong, but there's certain times where it feels appropriate. Because if they go and take like poisons on this, It's trading down very badly. King of Beggars here. $20 points plus. King of Beggars refund. This has been played. I can go 12. And I can go 2. It's 53. 45. That. This. That's where we draw the line. I think that was kind of the spend we're looking for. King of Beggars being 12, 6, 9, 7, 8. They lose the carryover of 2 artifacts if they pass this round. Yeah. And they'll never know. Like, it's whatever. Put that away. This is just pretty good of a hand, I think. We've got ways to get to Kelly. I don't even think we'd really want to bring back their stuff. Like, imagine bringing this back on a timer, and then this. Maybe Sabbath is not the play for this specific match. And they just go for it. So, Profit 3, Tribute 3, remove poison from ally, boost out by 5. Can't lock it because of Veil. This won't get me ahead. Let me just take Kelly. I value the card advantage.
Could you say? You never ask.
Get the 2 Veil units out there. We've got protected last safe play. I'm so glad that this doesn't poison anything of mine. So they, yeah. We don't want Rayla back. If I'm gonna be taking Sabbath, we're taking Squirrel. So we got Kelly, Defender. I should have put this back. We're taking out 1, 2, 3. I'm not feeling like it's a good idea though. Move poison. That could be the lock. Maybe we do it so that the counter doesn't work for that, right? Like now. Because it'll be on turn end. 3, 2, 1.
Premium grade don't find any better.
Boost this one up here.
My fist is purest here, it's purest in all no.
We take Beast, and then they know what we have. They take Salamander, they lose a card. They can't use Gellert now. What do you do? It's interesting how that actually acts as a boost. I guess that makes sense when they overprofit from the unit. It wasn't really something I was thinking about. We could have taken it one turn later, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Because we get the 2 points here. Even if we burn this, we're still ahead by several points. Wasn't a pretty game, but it works. We've got Guerilla Tactics. This should just be an auto loss, I think. They're going to be able to push back Kelly and do all that fun stuff. I think we put back Spear Tip, right? Take that for O'Neill early. If they jam Saskia, we'll know it's just regular deck, right? It's going to be that same old, same old. We'll see. Dunk is a vibe. I think we take... I don't want to give them Heatwave access because if I do, then we just lose, right? So here's the thing. Like, I could go Arcane Tome into O'Neill, pull out Siri. They could use it, and then maybe we just don't use it again. Because if they Heatwave Siri, they don't Heatwave Kelly. But then again, that's 5. We could try it. The sooner I get my stuff out there, the better, right? Here. I think they played I think they played the Rebuke so that they can push the Defender and then they can Rebuke the Siri. So we got to make it more expensive for them and make it cost leader charges in order to get out, right? So we'll see here. Or that, or dunk a charge, turn off the carryover, right? This could be Protector. Hengate Sword's huge. They just let it go. Okay. We still have a defender. Don't really have units for it though.
Just one more feather and look.
Just do it anyways. Get 5 points and just go from there. Do they heat wave it or not? Not yet. Maybe they have squirrel, right?
You see? You must hold it between your teeth, like so.
So, do they have cat witchers? That's the thing. This keeps me ahead. The idea is we gotta get rid of this.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
Yeah, we have a turn to think about it. For sure, it's gone. That's the heat wave. Spores is worth 4 here. Might be worth a little bit more if they keep playing on the matron. It just sucks that I can't go all in. Okay, good. That's 2? Wow. Okay, the problem is that everything we pull back is going to be an engine for them. So how much better would it actually be for me, you know? Here. Peller can go. I think Spores can go. And we just take Spirit Tip to sleep. Like most positive we do that. See if we can get that double thin going. They should just try and remove that, right? They've got Hengate Sword on a Siri play. Muzzle. We did win on even though. 2 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, like we're chewing through the cards at least. It's not going to be any good for us in round 3. The round 3 win condition is going to be pulling Spear Tip, not having them with any movement push from their leader, so being able to play Nithrol maybe, using a Parrying Phantom for damage. They played a lot of stuff from hand, so if they do have Saskia, it might be kind of awkward in round 3. I'll see if I could hold on to leader charges until then too. But a couple turns of just playing specials is like really good. Hopefully there's no Malena or anything crazy. Hopefully there's no heat wave. Okay, yeah, they're getting desperate. Here. I think they went muzzle instead of heat wave because they have the Hengate Sword. 4 turns is not good. 3, we'll just take a boost here. Keep going, we'll lock it next turn. Actually,
Must re-examine the manuscripts.
we're good. We're good. Yeah, they can get through this. Actually, they burn 5. No, it's turn end. That's right. Whatever, we got the card advantage. I need a 12. Okay. Spores could probably go. Good. We did miss a couple things I'm not too proud of, but if they do take Saskia, though, we can push things, make the row a little bit worse. This is just going to be Saskia, yeah. Abandoned girl. 4s. Gain vitality. How many Cow Witchers they play? We gotta be careful for one of those. Maybe it's maybe it's that. We'll take our lock now.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
We should just be good. They get another card here, plus play something. Gord's already spent. I think it might be Simlas. Bountifuls don't get them good return, though, because there's nothing to buff. So it's like a lot of wasted points. Blue Mountain makes this a 3. We need this to stick so I can boost things for the... Okay. Don't get me wrong, though. It's a lot of points to make. Okay, they got no more tags. Good. That's what I was worried about, actually. So this goes, and we just take the boost here so we don't have to think about it. And then we just play the Spear Tip. We're good. Nice.